As we are thinking we're going to get to see a lot of offense with both of these teams. Obviously, Taylor can get it done for Louisville, but this Virginia Tech team, Alex, I mean, they can hit as well, tie for the most home runs in the country.
There's a lot of power within Virginia Tech, and they can swing it. And just like Florida State,
pitching, and now they're swinging the big bats. I mean, the power they have up and down that lineup, they're an exciting, explosive team to watch.
They are explosive, and it's going to be interesting. You mentioned that pitching that we've been knowing them for such a long time, the past couple of years. It's been an up and down season, especially for someone
in the circle. She seemed like she was overpowering you guys, getting you to chase that rise ball. Was there a collective
that you guys played against them? Obviously, it's tough not being able to get a win then, but does that, I'm sure it motivates you even more. I see the look on your face.
Yeah, I mean,
For you, Kelsey,
it's a long day. It's hot.
Let you go because it's hot. It's already been a long day, and obviously you've got to go back, get your rest, and get ready for Florida State. What do you guys do to celebrate? Like, do you get a special meal? Or are we just locked right in as soon as we leave? What do you do after a win?
So, series, push it off until we're no longer playing that weekend.
You got to wait until it's all over.
Yeah,
It makes you work for those rewards. I understand. That's why you guys have set the level of excellence that you have at Virginia Tech. Kelsey, congratulations on the win. We appreciate the time, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, guys. Go Hokies.
good luck.
All right, Pack and Taylor, we'll be hanging out here throughout the rest of the day. Know you guys have some more stuff to get to in the basement, and Brittany's going to join you in a little while to break down what we just saw because, man, an offensive performance for both teams in this game, but good to see Virginia Tech now advancing to play Florida State. Two ACC All-Tournament players themselves, Alex Powers, Brittany McKinney, Kelsey Riggs. Great to be hanging out with you guys, and got a little bit of everything today. And Alex, in the final game today, we get extra innings as well.
You have to love it. It's a total pitcher duel back and forth between
North Carolina, Brittany, there at the end, some mistakes. We'll show you the highlight in just a second. But if you're a North Carolina fan, you've got to think, okay, it was a great position for them to be in, but disappointing there at the end.
Yeah, they had every opportunity.
And it's hard if you don't take care of business and you play a player like Valerie Cagle, ACC Player of the Year. We're going to talk to her in just a second, but right now let's go ahead and show you that goes on to third, and then of course with another pass ball there at the end, that is the game-winning walk-off run for Clemson as they win 2-1. And if you're Clemson, Brittany, what's the takeaway after this game? Because I don't think they probably, I mean, you know it's ACC championship, everybody's going to come out to play, but this was a battle.
You know, you got to tip your cap to Lily Backus, and I'm sure
it's all about having a plan. And as hitters, we both know that you have to go up into the box with an idea of what pitch you're looking to hunt. You're trying
to pitch against Valerie Cagle when she has everything that she has. I mean,
borderline impossible, right? Like, she's so good. We know it. She's legit in the circle, but still, just having that idea of what it is that she throws down in the zone so well.
It's a great plan, but you're going to have to adjust with the pitchers as they adjust through the game. You know, as hitters, we have to adjust, but second time through the lineup, we saw it earlier today when Louisville just went off.
Congratulations on getting the win and advancing. Take us through your mindset in the circle. This game is a battle back and forth, but you came out hot from the start. What are you thinking in some of those big moments?
Yeah, so I really
change game to game. Is it something that you're always that same mindset, or depends on batter to batter, or what is it?
So the pitching one was kind of something
Valerie Cagle.
I know.
And everything follows.
Yeah.
You lights out in the circle.
Last 2 seasons, you go to the championship game. Obviously, you won this one. You've got to play again tomorrow in the semifinals. But to be having the success that this program has already had, and now a chance to potentially play in another championship game if you win tomorrow, what does it mean to all of you?
you know, I think
Valerie, players like me who played at Florida State wanted so badly to compete against people like you at Clemson and Duke, the newer programs. What does it mean to you to be such a big staple and someone that's so new to a new program but making such a big impact?
I mean, again, like
I'm special to get to cover you, talk about you, and watch you play, and now sit here and interview you up close and personal. So congratulations on all the success thus far, and look forward to seeing what you guys are able to do tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. So speaking of tomorrow, who will they play tomorrow? See these two teams go head-to-head this season. A pretty exciting matchup. What are your expectations?
No, I think we're going to see two great teams battle it out.
Because as you guys mentioned, a 2 seed and a 3 seed, two of our teams in the ACC that are both ranked as well and have been having really a ton of success. And two of the new programs still. Clemson obviously newer than Duke. Mentioned that could be hitting, could be pitching. Let's start with Clemson and Valerie Cagle and your expectations for her tomorrow. Obviously, she was hot in the circle, but do they need more from her and not just her, but the players around her on the mound? I mean, in the plate tomorrow? tomorrow?
Oh, their offense needs to step up. I'd imagine.
And you mentioned Duke's pitching today, and they went away from right pretty early. But what did you like about what we did see from them? Obviously able to score 7 runs in the win over Georgia Tech.
Just competitive. You know, Georgia Tech.
That's key when you're going into postseason.
They already had a program record 43 wins. They picked up their 44th with the win over Georgia Tech today. The game against Clemson going to be the second game of the day tomorrow, semifinals. Make sure you write that down because we did move them up. That game starts at 1:30. First game is going to be at 11 o'clock. Hopefully we get it all in before the rain. We love the proactive planning. So, Mother Nature, be nice to us. It has been good to us so far. That is our first semifinal, and the number 1 seed takes care of business against Syracuse. The Orange season comes to an end. Meanwhile, Florida State is going to advance. We'll talk about what lies ahead for them in just a second. But first of all, Alex, just to the Hokies. Going to be a great matchup that we're going to get to see between them and Virginia Tech and Florida State tomorrow. Let's start further, and we'll have Virginia Tech and Florida State playing tomorrow. We already told you Florida State swept Virginia Tech during the regular season in Blacksburg. So let's talk about some players to watch in this game. And Alex, who is it that you're really keying in on in this first matchup between Florida State and Virginia Tech?
For me, I'm going with the Florida.
First time this year. Alex, your player to watch is who?
Of course, Valerie Cagle, right? Just the absolute superstar.
Well, Deanna Jennings, the leadoff for Duke, and it's because Valerie Cagle may be in the circle. You can't rely on the big long ball, the gap power shots. Best leadoff hitter in the conference. She puts the ball in play.
In between them, do you guys have a pick quickly on the first game? We won't see you before then. Florida State, Virginia Tech.
Click to pick Florida State.
Seminoles.
So they're going with the Seminoles. We'll see you tomorrow in between the games. First one is at 11 o'clock.